The Rise of Skywalker is set to introduce over 8 new characters in this story by director J.J. Abrams, and by far, I think it's pretty safe to say that the group of characters that fans have been looking forward to the most ever since The Force Awakens were the Knights of Ren, which are going to be a big highlight of The Rise of Skywalker, where they will be applied in the story in a unique way. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So, the Knights of Ren, we still know little to nothing about them as far as their true identities go. We do and have heard about their names, but as far as their actual backstory and their lives before they became the Knights of Ren is a big mystery that we will be learning in, of course, the Rise of Kylo Ren comic series in the coming months, so look forward to that. So, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that the Knights of Ren are going to be big in The Rise of Skywalker. Just a couple of days ago over at D23, we learned a lot more about this film. Thanks to J.J. Abrams, he was able to answer many questions about, Kylo Ren, Rey, Palpatine, Luke, and yes, even the Knights of Ren. Now, what's really intriguing about all of this is that it's actually described that J.J. states that how the Knights are used is done in an incredible way, where that he thinks fans will truly enjoy it. There are a number of surprises behind the Knights and who they really are, and what kind of adventures they bring Kylo on in the film will take fans by surprise. It's said that J.J. Abrams explains that the Knights of Ren are the key to Kylo's path to the dark side, and the knowledge that they know of a certain place in the galaxy is the core of the story. So let's go over a couple of parts about this that really does stand out to me a lot. The first piece that I want to go over is how the Knights of Ren are going to bring Kylo Ren on a path to the dark side of the Force. Further, now, I don't know if you guys knew, but Vanity Fair confirmed not too long ago, I believe this was back in May of this year, Vanity Fair stated that the Knights of Ren existed before Kylo Ren, and they were the ones responsible for turning Kylo Ren to the dark side first, before Supreme Leader Snoke made the final push. So, with that being stated there, we do know that The Rise of Skywalker is of course going to be a movie that will use the Knights of Ren in an unexpected way. That brings me to another point here by JJ over at D23, where the Knights of Ren are actually said to know of a certain place in the galaxy and how it's going to be used as the core of the story. Without a doubt, this has to do with the unknown regions / the beyond. Now, in case you guys didn't know this, the Knights of Ren, why they weren't in episodes 7 and 8 is because they were over in the unknown regions, specifically also over in the beyond, which is actually said to be a location within the unknown regions and serves as the origins of course, the galaxy itself. So that explains a lot as to the absence in The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi, right? So, the Knights of Ren, alright, there's going to be a lot of surprises behind these characters, a lot of twists and turns as well, and from what JJ explains is that they really are going to be a highlight of this movie. They're not going to be a mere cameo, they're not going to have a small role in this film, kind of like the Praetorian Guards did. They're going to be a big part of Episode 9 from start to finish, and that really does open up my eyes here because at the end of the day, they were the ones responsible for turning Kylo Ren to the dark side, and the weapons that they use are ancient Sith blades and artifacts, and of course, swords and all those, everything related to that. Sith daggers, all these different things. So the Knights of Ren use those weapons, and that's exactly what they will be using throughout the film, and I think what's so iconic about Episode 9 is the fact that they really are trying their very best in order to deliver a very unexpected experience for the fans when it comes to the Knights of Ren and their connection to the Beyond, what they know about the Beyond, and exactly where that leaves Kylo. Now, you guys may recall that the 6 unnamed actors who really did a lot of martial arts training with Adam Driver as Kylo throughout the months of 2018, leading until the very end of the year, it was very involved, very intense, and there was even a sequence in which the Knights of Ren actually went up against Kylo Ren. We're not quite sure if that was a training session or at some point in time the Knights of Ren are going to attack Kylo Ren or vice versa. That's a big mystery that's going to be a part of Episode 9. So, like I say, 108 days to go. We're getting closer. We got that trailer coming out, the final trailer at that, in October. And throughout the month of November, we're going to get a series of TV spots giving us clues, visually speaking, about what's actually going to unfold in The Rise of Skywalker in the exact order. And I cannot wait to see exactly what the Knights are going to look like in action. You know, it's kind of funny because we never actually saw the Knights in motion yet. We've only seen them in photos so far. We've never seen them in actual motion, you know, in actual live action, if you will, moving around, doing things. And that's the thing that I personally am really looking forward to, because they have a connection to Kylo Ren. They have a connection to the dark side and the beyond, etc. So I would really love to hear what you all have to say about this below in the comments, and what you guys think about the Knights of Ren. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.